Peace and wellness, family. In today's video, guys, we'll expose the hypocrisy of Donald J. Trump, and we'll show that he is definitely an immoral, unethical human being. A human being who I actually voted for because of the options on the other side, as they are immoral and unethical humans as well. And to be honest with you, pretty much all your presidents since the assassination of John Kennedy have been compromised, corrupt, and have behaved immoral and unethical behaviors. That's all of them, both Democrats and Republicans, and you continue to vote. And again, I made the mistake or the bad decision of voting for Trump because I thought he was outside of the deep state. No, I didn't think he was a great human being. No, I didn't think he was some ethical human being. But I thought he wasn't controlled by the deep state because of the persecution that they was doing to him and because of what he said he stood for. And this is why me being a independent voter, not an independent, but an independent in my thought process, I voted for that and a few things. But he has shown himself to be one of the most egregious human beings on the planet. He is corrupt. He has been bought. He is controlled. And he has engaged in extreme hypocrisy. And he has deluded or he has deceived the American people, especially those in the MAGA base that continue to support him after he's not come through with what he said he would come through after protecting pedophiles, even though he released the Epstein files so heavily redacted you can't get a name out of it. And he has engaged in the foreign wars that he intimated that he would not be engaging in. And he's overthrowing presidents of another country, claiming that he's doing it for the people and these individuals are evil. In the case of Maduro, he claimed that Maduro is trafficking drugs and supporting gangs that traffic drugs to the United States. This is why he had to go. He is a liar. I'm talking about Donald Trump. He, in the same breath, a month earlier, he pardoned a convicted drug trafficker who was the former president of Honduras, who was sentenced in United States federal court to 45 years just a year ago. He was sentenced because he was convicted of trafficking drugs and trafficking machine guns. He was convicted, and it said that they had trafficked over 400 tons of cocaine worth billions into United States. Let me see where I'm at. Between 2004 and 2022. This individual was sentenced to 45 years in prison. A president of a foreign country said to be trafficking tons of cocaine into the United States. And this hypocrite of a human being, Donald Trump, who has been captured by the deep state and have become a warmongering individual, says that Maduro is the bad guy. You can't make this type of blatant hypocrisy up, and you who identify as a Republican, you will continue to support this clown because of your identity as a Republican. One of the most anti-human things that you and I could do is to lay claim to either one of these political parties and continue to support them because of our claim of allegiance to a party, even though the party and or the president is doing illegal and notorious things that are against what you and I voted for. You individuals who continue to support either the Democrats or the Republicans, and you do so and do it in a way that you forgive or turn a blind eye to your side, your political gang side, when they engage in corruption and criminal behavior, but you point the blame to the other side when they do. You are a hypocrite, and you and I must come out of this hypocrisy. This individual, Donald Trump, he has had a genocidal maniac over to America, Mar-a-Lago in the White House about 7 to 8 times because he is controlled and owned. He is not America first. He is indeed Israel first. And now they are trying to drum up, probably CIA created, drum up discord in Iran so they can justify going in and destroying that country just as they did Libya, just as they did Iraq. And those countries are worse off now than they were when the so-called dictators were in power. This is because these American individuals and this military-industrial complex and the warmongering individuals who represent it don't care anything about them people. They care about the land, they care about the oil, and they care about dominance throughout the earth. These individuals are corrupt. He is corrupt. I voted for him. I see the light. Once I see the light, you don't have to show me the light twice, 3 times, 4 times for me to believe it. Once you show me who you are, the real you, then I accept it. Whether I was for you, rather if I was for you or not in the beginning. This is how I operate. Again, this individual is one of the worst individuals on the planet as well. And his hypocrisy, his protection of pedophiles, his dismissal of young women being sexually abused by his powerful homies. These individuals are sick, and we are being ran by a sick society. He is no different in what he's doing with the allowing of drugs to flow into the country. When it came to the Honduras president, he is no different than Ronald Reagan and the Iran-Contra scandal when they allowed drugs and guns into the inner city communities that destroyed the inner city communities, mostly black communities, deliberately allowing I think it's the Contras to allow themselves free market drug access to fund those wars. And just like Oliver North and the rest of them, they get no punishment. These individuals are sick, and black conservatives still supporting these individuals. You are the most delusional people on the planet, even before, by identifying as a black conservative and or a black liberal. All of you guys are this. All of you guys are under a hypnotic, propagandized state of mental and emotional existence.